Hey everyone, welcome to findingworkathomejobs.com. And today I'm going to show you how to start an online business on eBay using Overstock as your supplier. And this, just to tell you up front, this is going to be a longer video just because there's so much information. It's really not something that can probably be taught in 20 minutes, but I'm going to try, and I probably won't hit the 20-minute mark, so I apologize in advance. If you want the full version on how to do this step by step, including how to set up your eBay account and how to set up your PayPal account, I'm not going to go through that in this video, but I would suggest the best course that I have run across is on Udemy, and it is offered by David Vu, V-U, and it's an eBay dropshipping guide course. If you use my link at the bottom of this email, you will get this course for about $10. It's a $100 course. Through my link, $10. And you know, the specials might go up or down, but usually it's somewhere around $10 to $15, which is a huge savings. And just to kind of give you an idea, he takes you from the very beginning. He shows you his personal income, which he makes anywhere from like $30,000 to $50,000 a month doing this. And again, it's just drop shipping on eBay. It's just he uses Amazon and Home Depot and lots of other suppliers, and he shows you his whole system. My system is a little bit different, but his system is fantastic. I took a more expensive course on how to do this. Like, it was a $500 course years ago. His course is better. It's better. And so you can see how much information is here. I mean, I think it's like an 8-hour course. So, I mean, this is really great. But obviously I'm not doing anything like that here. I'm just doing a really simple, here is how to start an online eBay dropshipping business. And I'm going to show you how to do it through my supplier, which is Overstock. I can't believe I'm showing you all this. I'm giving you basically everything that I do. I'm giving you all of my secrets. So now it is November 6, 2017. It's what Amazon sellers call fourth quarter. It's a huge buying season. Everyone is going to be buying right now for Christmas. This is the best time to start a business on eBay because things are flying off the shelves. Unfortunately, a lot of companies are just going out of business because people are switching over to buying online. It's easier, it saves you time, and in lots of cases it saves you money. I'm going to show you how to leverage that and put a lot of money in your pocketbook. Come this Christmas, you're going to be able to buy lots of things for your kids and for yourself if you follow my instructions here and the way that I do things. Okay, now just another disclaimer, my way of doing it does include paid software only because I don't have the time to do it any other way. If you want to do it free, I do have on my site, findingworkathomejobs.com. Let me take you over, and I don't see it there. Oh yeah, duh, I'm on the site. I'm on the page. Oh my gosh. Right here on the right hand side of every page on my site, you can sign up for my weekly newsletter and you will get access to 2 free courses on how to sell on eBay. And I show you how to do it the free way without using any paid software. So if you are short on money, you do not want to use paid software, then download my free courses. And one of them is right here. Oh no, one of them is right here, and it shows you how I use Overstock. I have another course too that shows you how to, use it on eBay. I use paid software, and I do have some free trials for you. If you want to use them through my link, you have access to free trials. So you could try them for free and see if you like them. If not, just go back to doing it the free way. However you want to do it is fine. But gosh, let me figure out how to start. There's so much to teach. Okay, so what I do is that I use items that are on Overstock and I list them on eBay. I don't have my eBay store up here, so I may not be able to show you, but gosh, where do I start? Okay, so Basically what we're going to do, and I'm going to show you why I don't use Walmart or Amazon or Home Depot anymore like David Vu does. He uses those suppliers and lots of other suppliers. I only use Overstock, and the reason why I only use Overstock is because literally, like I said, I didn't have time to keep track of the items I was listing on eBay. When you list items on eBay, let's say you list this item right here, it's selling for $133.98 today, but tomorrow it might be selling for $135, and the next day might be selling for $128, and the next day might be selling for $140. Now David Vu, his method to get around that is that you just price it at 40% higher. That gives you a cushion, so if the price goes up or down, you're still making a profit no matter what. So let me say, for example, this item here is selling for $133.98. If you hiked up the price to 40%, then you would be selling it for $187.57. Okay, $187.57. Now you have to take into account that you're going to have PayPal and eBay fees, and that's okay. You're paying eBay for the exposure that you get to millions of buyers, right? So that's their fair share. You're paying PayPal for the ease and the trust that people have for using their system to pay. So again, it's okay to be paying these fees. If you're just starting out on eBay, you're usually, the eBay plus PayPal fees are usually somewhere around 13%. If you have an eBay store, then it might be around 12%. Okay, but let's say, so you're selling it for $187.57, and now you're going to pay eBay 13%, which is $24.38. That's their share that eBay and PayPal will take from you for their part in this, right? So $24.38. And let's see, how much was it that we were selling it for? It was, and I just lost it. $133.98 times 1.40 is $187.57. We're going to subtract $24.38 from that. So that's $163.19, right? So basically, $163.19 is what basically you are left with. But now you have to buy the item on Overstock, right? So the item is $133.98. So we're going to subtract $133.98. This will be your profit. Your profit will be $29.21. So for listing this item on eBay, for having it sell, you're going to make a cool $29.21 in profit. 30 bucks, guys, for just listing an item. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't make 30 bucks an hour, or I didn't make 30 bucks an hour when I was working from home. Okay, but you can easily make better than that, 30 bucks an hour, depending on how many items you sell. So let's say you sell 10 of these a month. You may not sell 10 of these a month. Maybe you'll sell 2, but whatever. But say you sell items like this that are making you a $30 profit with each sale. Even at 10 items a day with a $30 profit, you're making $292.12 a day. That's pure profit after eBay and PayPal fees. So now you see why this is a very lucrative business. Okay, so why I use Overstock is because of the notifications feature. And oh shoot, please don't send me spam email, guys. Okay, so if you put your email address in right here and you click submit, what Overstock will do is that they will send you notifications when this item goes out of stock. They usually will not send you notifications when the prices change. That was still a problem for me, but it may not be for you. So if you want to do this completely free, just put in your email address here and then you'll get an email when this item goes out of stock. The problem that I was finding is that sometimes Overstock would drop the ball, or sometimes I would drop the ball, and I did not get the email, or I did not see the email, or I was too busy and I let my emails pile up, and then all of a sudden this item would go out of stock, someone would buy it, and then Overstock doesn't have it. So then you have to go try to see if you can find it on Amazon or Wayfair or Walmart. They're all great. The only problem with Walmart is, and I believe Wayfair is that it's a lot more expensive, so you may not be making as much of a profit. Walmart, it's that they give your customer a receipt. I do have a way around that, and I show that in my free course if you want to look at it. But it's a pain in the butt to do it that way. So if your customer gets this item and then they get a Walmart receipt and they see that it was way cheaper than what they paid you, they're not going to be happy, and they usually will take it out in feedback. They'll give you bad feedback. If you get bad feedback on eBay, if you get enough bad feedback on eBay, your eBay career is over. So it's very important that you keep your customers happy. Overstock gives you a gift receipt option, so the customer will not get the price. Okay, they could still look it up if they want to, but a lot of them don't. Like 99.9% of them don't, because they just don't care. So yeah, and you know, one tip: stay away from selling like towels and sheets and clothing, because a lot of those are returnable sometimes, and a lot of times they will look up the price for those. I don't know why, but I found that to be the case, and then they would get mad seeing that they paid you a lot more than Overstock is selling it for. So stick to furniture, stick to home decor, stick to kitchen appliances. Don't do jewelry. Outdoor is great. Don't do watches. Don't do handbags or clothing. Yes, do kids, baby toys, and then do a lot of the items that are here under the more section. Do not do electronics, trust me. Do sports and outdoor, health and beauty, luggage and bags, office supplies, great. Crafts and sewing is awesome. Pet supplies is great. So those are the categories that I would suggest you sell in on Overstock. Okay, so even with the fact that Overstock was notifying me when these items were going out of stock, I still did not like the fact that the prices would change, and I did not have time to be checking the prices of all of the items that I had listed on eBay every day. No way. I mean, that's like 2 to 3 hours a day if you have a lot, like 2,000 items on your eBay store, right? So I started looking for software that would help me keep track of all of my items. And so I found SKU Grid. They're the best that I found. If you use SKU Grid through my link, you do get a free 7-day trial, just to let you know. You don't have to use SKU Grid. But what they do basically is that if you use SKU Grid by itself, and I'll explain that in a minute, you could put the URL of this item into SKU Grid, and it will start tracking it for you. So it will let you know if the price changes, if the price goes up and down, if it goes out of stock. And not only does it let you know if it goes out of stock, if it goes out of stock, it will change the quantity on eBay to 0 for you. Guys, I don't know if you understand, but this saved me a lot of time. That's why I loved it. I am extremely busy, and for someone or something to do that for me was wonderful. Not only does it change the quantity to 0 so nobody can buy it, when this item right here comes back in stock, SKU Grid will automatically list it again for me. It will change the quantity back to 3 or whatever it is that you have it listed as. So I found that to be wonderful. I didn't have to worry about it. It was a no-brainer. As soon as I listed it, I would put it right into SKU Grid, and it would track it for me. And I'm sorry that I'm talking funny. My jaw is, I'm having issues with my jaw. Okay, TMI. Anyway, so I found that SKU Grid worked for me because, again, it saved me a ton of time. So if you're interested in that, then you can use my link, and you'll get a free 7-day trial so you can give it a try. The other thing that I did is that I found that listing these items on eBay was taking forever. It would take me 10 to 15 minutes sometimes, and I just didn't have that amount of time. I wanted to list like 30 items a day, 30 to 50 items a day, but you're talking at 30 times 10 minutes a listing. That's like 300 minutes divided by 60. What is that? Yeah, 5 hours a day. I don't have that amount of time. So I started looking around to see if there was a way to cut that down. And so SKUGrid has a sister company called Hydralister, and I checked them out, and they offer a free trial too. If you use my link, you'll get 20 free or 20 listings for 2 cents, I think. So you can give it a try and see. Now, the awesome thing about Hydralister is that you can either use batch lister or single lister, and I'll explain what that is. Batch lister is if you just want to list it all as is. It would list it with this title, with this description. It would go ahead and put the pictures in for you and name them. And it's really super easy. In fact, I'm going to show you how easy it is. You just go to batch lister, and you're going to copy the URL, paste it in, but you're going to want to make sure that you delete everything after the HTML. And then you just keep adding items. Say you want this one, get the URL listed in. And then when you're ready, you just click launch, and it will send it over to eBay for you. That's it, you're done. I don't use batch lister because I like to optimize my listings, and by that I mean I like to change the title. I don't put the name of the manufacturer. In fact, you can't list Christopher Knight Home. That's just a tip. They don't let you do that. But I like to change the description around just a little bit to take out the manufacturer name, obviously, because then it makes it easier for the customer to find it on their own. So I just make it all very general. I would take this out, and I would put this wonderful, or this gorgeous ivory bonded leather upholstery chair, has espresso stained wood legs, etc., etc. And I'll show you one, but I'm gonna have to show you one that is not a Christopher. Let's see, let me try this one. Yeah, let's give this one a try. And I'm going to use the single lister, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. Because like I said, the reason why it would take me so long before is because I would have to download the pictures, right? Save them to my computer, name them, upload them to eBay, and then I would just use the eBay lister to list the item. And I show you how to do that on my free videos. But it was just taking so long. So I moved over to Hydralister, and I got it down to 4 minutes. I may not be able to do 4 minutes on this video, but I'll try. Let's see. It says 10:47 a.m. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to paste it in, I'm going to delete everything after the HTML, I'm going to add new item. I'm going to wait for it to load. It might take a little bit longer because I'm on Camtasia. But I'm going to show you how easy it is. I'm writing down 10:47. And usually it doesn't take this long to load, but like I said, Camtasia makes everything a little bit slower. Okay, so here's number one, general, and you're gonna, like, if you use Hydralister, you would set all this up in settings, which is global settings right here, and they have tutorials on how to set it up. It's very, very easy, and it links up to your eBay store. Okay, so now we're going to go to number two, which is the item settings, and we're going to see if there are any variations, which there are none. I would suggest never using variations because it's just too confusing, but this one, it's just blue. Quantity, I usually put it to 3, but I'm going to do 1 right now. The brand is Linon. UPC, you can find, it's very important to try to get the UPC code if you can. You're going to go down to where it says model number, and you're going to go to a site called upcitemdb.com. I'm going to have this link at the bottom of this email. You click search, and there is no UPC number for this. If there was, it would come up here, but there is not. So we're going to go back here. We're going to put in the MPN. Let me make sure to, there we go. But there's no UPC number. Leave it blank, and Hydralister will take care of putting not applicable for you. So you're all done with this. Here's the price, and you can change it later. It should be at 40% higher. I do mine a little bit lower just because this is another great feature that Overstock has. They give you 5% cash back, and they give you 2 coupons with every order that you place, a 10% coupon and a 12% coupon. I use one of the coupons to bring my price down to 10% more or 12%. I'm sorry, 10% less or 12% less, and I also use the 5% cash back that it gives me, and this is my cash back right up here. I can use that on my order to bring the price down even more and give me more of a profit. Okay, but let's go back here. Now we're going to go to change the title. The really neat thing about Hydralister is that it gives you keywords that you can use. Keywords are very important when you are listing an item on eBay. Now it's loading. I usually do it by myself, but if you have a hard time finding what keywords, click on this link and it will give you keywords. I'm just going to do it myself. I usually go to the description and I see that it's a blue, ocean blue counter stool. So I'm going to do new ocean blue counter stool, because you want to change it. You don't want to have the same title that everyone else is going to. Fabric upholstery, home decor, kitchen, not kitchen accessory, kitchen, furniture. Done, right? It will let you go to about 80 characters. So let's see, if you put more in, you'll see it'll turn red, right? And it's telling you, no, you got too many characters. You have to have it at 80. So I'm just going to keep it at 78. That's close enough. Now what I do is I go ahead and copy this title, and I go down here and I change the name of this bar stool, right? To one of my own choosing. Now the other ones I'm just going to keep it the same. I'm not going to rename them. If there's any picture here that does not match, like if it's a different color or something, you just click on this little check mark and delete it, and it won't show up on your listing. Otherwise, just keep it on there. Okay. Now I'm going to go down here, and here is the description. I'm going to change it to my title. Here's the picture. I'm going to delete the item thing. I'm going to put in my title. I like to make it big, and then make a bold statement in your kitchen with, oops, I changed this just a little bit, with this ocean blue counter stool. I do not want O Home in here because I don't want the manufacturer name in here. Period. This one, yes, yes, yes. Materials, weight limit, seat dimensions, blah, blah, blah. And then I put my own shipping policy in here, which you set up when you set up your listings. And then my returns, about me, list it. Let's see, 10:47 is when we started. It's now 10:53, so 6 minutes. So it took me a couple extra minutes because it was going a little slow and I was explaining. But it took me 6 minutes to list this with explanations and and with it going slow as it is. Usually it takes me 4 minutes. So you figure if you got 4 minutes per listing per hour, you're talking about somewhere like 15 listings an hour. So that was making it so that I could list about 30 items a day for just 2 hours a day. That's it. And SKUGrid, the really neat thing about SKUGrid and Hydra is that they're sister companies. And so when you list an item on Hydralister and you have a SKUGrid account too, it automatically imports this listing into SKUGrid, so you don't even have to go in and do anything on SKUGrid. It is automatically put on there, and SKUGrid will start monitoring it from the moment it goes live on eBay. So basically 4 minutes and I'm done. I don't have to track it. I don't have to import it into SKUGrid. I don't have to do anything but wait for it to sell. And then when it sells, I'm going to show you what it's taking forever. But hopefully it goes through. Every once in a while it won't go through if something's like not right about it, or yep, item was listed. It will be exported to SKUGrid within 15 minutes. Done. Now let's say someone buys this lovely, wonderful thing for you. Let's say I let's see, it's $69.99. Let's say that you listed it for 40% higher, which would be $97.86. Okay? $97.86. Now, remember that you need to keep 13% in your PayPal account for eBay because they will take that out as their part of this. 13%. That's $12.72. Sorry about that. Okay, so $97.86 minus $12.72 is $85.14. Okay? That's what you have in your PayPal account after the fees. Now you have to pay $69.99. Here's the thing though. This is why we love Overstock. If you add it to cart, you're gonna, I'll try to show you and see if it, okay. Let's take this out. Let's see. Okay, $69.99. It's gonna make me sign in. So basically it's not gonna, well, actually let me see. Yeah, right here it says earned $3.50. So they're giving me $3.50 in cash back, right? And also I'm gonna use my 12% coupon. So let's see, $85.14, 12%, $85.14, 12% is $10.21 or something. $10.21. So $85.14 minus $10, that doesn't make sense. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, $85.14. Sorry guys. Oh, my calculator. Minus $10.20, I think it was, now brings down the price to $74.94. So I'm not going to show you my coupon right now because I'd have to dig into my email and everything. But what you do is you click on the coupon that you get. You may not get it the first time you place the order, but every single time after that, you're going to have a 10% coupon and a 12% coupon to choose from. You click on the 12% and it takes you back to Overstock. You sign in and then you would see that the price would go down by $10.21, right? So actually that's $69.99. Sorry guys, $69.99 times 12%, $8.39. So $69.99 minus $8.39 is $61.51. And then if you want to use the 5% cash back, you can use it right now or you can save it for a rainy day. I usually like to save mine for a rainy day in case something goes wrong with one of my orders, but let's say you wanted to use it in this order. So $3.50 would bring it down to $58.01, right? So now the price that you're going to pay for this item is $58.01, right? The customer gave you $85.14. $85.14 minus $58.01. So you have a leftover profit of $27.13 left over. You're done. So you're going to go ahead and check out. You're going to put in the customer's shipping address, but your billing address, right? You're going to pay, you're going to check out now, but then when you go, you're going to pay via PayPal. So guess what? None of this money is coming out of your personal checking account. It is coming out of your PayPal account that has the money already because your customer paid you via eBay, right? So basically the money that's going to be taken out is going to be, what was it, $58.01. And you're left with $27.13 in your PayPal account as your profit for selling this item. Ta-da! You're all done. So that's why I use Overstock. I use Overstock because they have awesome tracking options if you don't want to use SKU Grid. They have a 10% and a 12% coupon that they give you, which brings down the price even more, and they give you 5% cash back with each and every order, making you a bigger profit. Now, one thing is, if you sell toys on Overstock, they do not let you use your 10% or 12% coupon. Bummer, right? But you can still use your 5%, and the secret that I do is I use Ebates to save me another 3 to 5%. So Ebates, and I will have a link to Ebates at the bottom of this email. They will give you, I think, an additional percentage cash back if you go through my link. So let's say you go to Overstock, right now they're only giving you 2% cash back, but sometimes they go as high as 5%. So all that you have to do is you just click on Shop Now, and it takes you straight over to Overstock, and you'll find that the item is still in your cart, right? And so now Ebates is going to work on the 2% for you, and you can still use the 5%, which is the $3.50, to bring your price down just a little bit. And what Ebates does is after a while they will give you your money via PayPal after like a month or something like that, or I think you can request it earlier. As you can see, I've made money through them. I have right now $70.17 in cash back. They're awesome, guys, and it's so easy. You just go ahead and just go to their site and click Shop Now, and they give you money back. I mean, why wouldn't you? That's a no-brainer. And this is good for all kinds of online shopping. It's not just Overstock, obviously. It's anything that you do online. Go to Ebates first because they'll give you cash back. It's a no-brainer. So anyway, I will put my referral link at the bottom of this email, and they'll give you, I think they give you a certain extra amount of percentage cash back if you go through eBay. So that is basically how to sell on eBay using Overstock. I know this was a longer video, and I do apologize, but like I said, just go on Overstock and start flipping those items. And if you want to use Hydralister, they're awesome. As you can see, it took me 6 minutes. If you want to use SKU Grid, they work hand in hand. They're pretty affordable. Like I said, SKU Grid is $14.99, and it gave me my life back. It's $14.99 a month, but it gave me back hours of time that I was using trying to keep track of all those stupid prices, and it got me so mad. But it's awesome. And then if you don't want to use any of those, and you're tight on money, that's okay. Just go ahead and either subscribe for my free courses or go over to David Vu's free course. I'm sorry, not free course. David Vu's $100 course, which you can get through my link for $10, and he'll tell you how to do everything for free. He doesn't use any. He uses, virtual assistants, but they don't use any software. So that's what they do for their job. I don't do this for my job. This is just a side thing I do on the side, which is why I can't spend 5 hours a day doing this. So anyways, thanks so much for watching my video. And if you have any questions at all, just go ahead and ask at the bottom of this video or contact me on my site, findingworkathomejobs.com. Thanks, guys.